Hello there everyone. In this tutorial let's talk about how to install Git on your machine. Installing Git is pretty much easy no matter which system you are using. Okay, for Windows there are few different programs you can use, but I would always suggest this gitscm.com/download/win. You can download this install and you can set it up really easily. So this also comes with a tool called Git Bash. It is a command line tool and it gives you a more Linux kind of environment on Windows. I almost always use this tool or the standard Windows command line. Now that there is a graphical tool that you can use where you do not need to use any command. But I would strongly suggest or recommend you guys to use the commands, because if you only use the GUI are not really learning anything. You're not really learning how Git works under the hood. And if you end up that you don't have the tool, if you're going to be lost, it's not like it's really hard. If it was really hard, and then I would not suggest you to use this Git Bash. Alright, it's not hard at all, at least for few basic commands at least. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get started and install Git. And now I am in Windows machine. If you are in Windows or Mac, you want to get into the gitscm.com, and now we are on landing on this page, gitscm.com. This is the website of Git, and let's go ahead and click download for Windows. That's going to start the download. You see here it's getting downloaded. So let's go ahead and open this up. And click yes. Just going to click through the program files. This is the location of the path where the Git is going to get installed. Let's check the additional icons. Check the daily. For Git Windows updates is not necessary. Say click. Next. Server certified. Click on this and then say yes. Next. Check out Windows style, commit, Unix style and extend it. Yeah, that's fine. Good to go. Next. Let's choose the last one. Use Windows default console window. Okay, click on next. Let's go with this. Click on next. Click on install. It is getting installed. Once it is installed, you have Git Bash on your machine. Once this is done, uncheck fully released nodes. And say launch Git Bash. Click on next. Now our question is how to use the Git Bash. Let's go ahead and you see the Git Bash here. If not, go look for Git Bash. So this is the git bash command line tool, so that they give you. So I would definitely suggest using this over the standard window command line. So now if we say git ---- version, and you see the git version 2.27 Windows --, you will have the version. You may be different, and also use this form within the standard command line. So we go to the command line, in search over for cmd, and you see the command prompt open, and this is the Windows command line interpreter, and I will say git version, and you see. So you can use git from either git, or you can use git bash or the command line interpreter. Should also work okay. So you can use git from either one. Now what I'm going to do is create a project. So let's see, on my desktop I'm going to create a new folder. New folder, say git folder. This is the folder. So if you want to use a git bash over here, just right click over here and just say git bash here, and you see it's being opened. I'll show you some few basic commands how to create a file inside the git folder. So the commands are touch index.html, if you want to see if there are any files in this git folder, just use ls command, and you see index.html file has been created. You want to create multiple files, say index1.html space index2.html, and say ls. You see these many files have been created. And if you want to create a folder inside the git folder, say make directory mkdir git subfolder, and say ls. You see the git subfolder and the files that is being created. If you want to navigate to the git subfolder, use change directory cd and git subfolder, and you see if you are inside desktop, git folder and git subfolder. If you want to exit out from this folder, you can use cd / Okay guys, that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial I'll be showing you how to create a repository, how to add multiple files, how to remove one files, and all those things. Thank you guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next video.